All right, time for part 4 of the Citadel. Freyunder. You guys had
Let's get him.
you guys had just gotten rid of some pesky cultists who were hanging out in some of the smaller rooms outside of the first initial room that you have made your way into. Uh, During this time, you explored a little bit of the surrounding area, found a bunch of bedrooms and items and chests that are locked. Uh, Among some other, basic information, sort of a map of the surrounding area outside, the rooms that are yet to be discovered. Tendi recalls seeing flickering light coming from far to the right. Um, no one has really gone really any farther than that. Mara, I think you got to look and see a little bit as well as you were coming up from where you were at. You had collected all of the bodies and put them in one room to not bring suspicion if there were any patrolling groups. But once again, you find yourselves in a moment of that they are not coming to get you. They are perhaps lying in wait.
Guys, I have an idea.
What is your idea?
so, there's people around here, right? There's these guys, there's probably more of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what if we dressed up like them and pretended to be them, and then they won't hurt us when they see us?
There's quite a bit of blood on these clothes.
Maybe they just like blood.
Lee Austin looks at the body and then looks at Mara and squints.
I can turn into any animal. I'm good. If you guys want to dress up, I can change.
I don't see the harm in trying this.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I just think it's gonna work perfectly and nothing will go wrong.
We can pretend that you're like a prisoner or something, and that
Which
way
one?
you'll need the two you and Miss Tangy over there. Seeing as how there weren't too many 3-foot tall cultists.
We could stand on each other's shoulders and make one big one.
That could work.
Are any of these guys big enough for Lee Austin to fit into?
You get the impression that it is possible. It might be a tight fit. But then a thought sort of also comes across most of your mind simultaneously. Perhaps not Poppies, perhaps not Tendies, but one of them got away.
And we also don't speak their language.
Well, the cultists speak common. They were bantering back and forth with Prudence.
Let's just go kill them.
No, I like this idea though.
It was a good thought, but we won't get very far with it. Also,
I
they
think we
require...
could go all the way, personally.
I mean, there's no harm, even if you dress up as them, and then they catch you, you can still kill them in their clothes.
Yeah, I'd say wearing armor is going to be quite difficult to wear this over it, at least for the most part.
I guess we don't have to if it's not gonna work.
Lee also reaches out and puts a hand on Poppy's shoulder. Thinking is very good.
It's a very
This
creative
thinking-
idea.
It's very creative, but not helpful right now. Keep thinking. Guy taps her forehead with his finger. Thinking good, this time bad.
Okay, I'll keep thinking.
She tries really hard and has a really
Win your eyes.
Boy,
Have
oh
we
boy.
gone in this back room yet?
Tendi goes, yeah, Tendi found chest. And I would assume you probably put all 3 chests together somewhere. You're probably not going to be carrying them around. Or do and see what happens.
We could open them and then put them on the wagon
I could use the crowbar to open those up if they're locked.
Yeah.
If we put it on the wagon, though, the other team might come and take them. So it's probably best for us to open and see what's inside.
Well, if they take them, then Prue can punch them in the face, right? Yeah.
Sure, I love punching.
Well, like only if they.
Sin,
Huh?
Sin, why don't you take that crowbar, Sin, and try and open these up?
All right. Sin will go open those chests with the crowbar if it requires it.
Okay. Let me see here. So it's a locked chest. You would know that obviously the easiest way to it is to pick the lock or have the key. You guys haven't found any keys, and I don't believe any of you has thieves' tools. So you are going to use your crowbar in order to try to pop open these chests.
Could I, at the same time, try to pick one of the locks on the other chests using a dart?
The dart itself is not going to be able to fit inside the very intricate places. That's what thieves' tools are for. So in order for you to attempt to break open the chest using a crowbar, that is going to be a DC 20 strength check.
That means plus your strength, right?
It's
It's a DC 20 plus my, so I would get it if I use the crowbar.
it would
Sure.
You would have to roll a strength check and and you have advantage from using a crowbar, and you would have to get above a 20. If you don't, it would probably take you another few minutes to do it again, allowing more time to pass by.
I have to get an 18.
Tendi volunteers to go kind of at least keep a lookout. But yeah, you attempt to pop it open, and it does not seem to go.
We could hide the chest under the bodies and come back for them later.
I want to give it another try. Just want to rest up a little bit. My hand kind of hurts.
Okay.
It's best not to dally.
Oh.
Give
Yeah,
it
we
one more try.
can always come back for it after if you don't get it this time.
Prudence begins pacing.
It's no use. I tried, but it's in there pretty good.
So
You did really good.
a few minutes pass, and Patches and Tendi, you both see this, but Patches, you're here. So you can see through down this hallway, right?
Yep.
You see the orange, although it's static on the map, it is a flickering flame as if it were a large fire. All of a sudden, shortly after the second attempt at opening the chest, the fire itself turns a dark purplish blue.
That ain't right. Heads up, folks. We might have company.
Oh,
Prudence
like
is
good
going
company or bad company?
Let's see,
No
Patches.
company down here is going to be good company. Let's try and man these ballistas right here. Crossbows, whatever they are.
It's a wonderful idea.
Do we see any ammo for those ballistas?
Not immediately.
See anything?
Yeah.
Where's the company?
See those purple lights down there? They weren't purple just a moment ago.
I don't see a purple light.
Down this way.
Do you see
Poppy,
pools of
Poppy, you gotta come
blood?
over here.
I don't see you either.
Wait.
Follow the sound
Oh,
of his voice.
okay. I legit can't see on my
You-
map.
For those who can see, you see that there are large swaths of blood that covers this area over here. Whether or not it's wet or not, you cannot tell from this distance.
Can't tell if it's fresh or frozen.
Right. If it was from Wendy's, you'd know it would always be fresh.
It looks
Exactly.
like melted grape popsicle.
That's probably what they were having, a summertime snack.
Now that you kind of get a view into here, there is a set of double doors right here. And then obviously a open door or busted down door over here.
You
I
said-
can see somebody's shoulder in the room on the other side.
Oh no.
Oh, can you?
I can.
Yeah,
I see it too, and I really shouldn't.
Poppy jumps on Mara's shoulder.
It's over there.
You said that there's no ammo in these ballistas.
Not in any sort of case nearby or that you can see, and none that are in the actual ballistas themselves. They're not out in the open for you to see.
Should we leave or stay here and wait for them to come to us?
Well, the ballistas aren't going to be much use without ammunition.
You also start to hear, now that most of you are in the hallway, chanting.
Ooh,
All right, that ain't good.
We should definitely figure out what's going on. We should let's check those double doors over there and just open it up to see what we see. And then if we don't see nothing, we can go to this other door.
You want to go towards the chanting and not away.
well, I mean, might as well hear some more of it. They really choreographed it.
Hey Jordan, are these like barricades that provide some sort of cover?
Yeah, so the ballistas themselves do provide cover. If you are behind them and they have ranged attacks, you would get +2.
The opposite.
All right.
What if you and I just go over there and that way everybody else can stay behind us?
To the double doors, or he up nods the broken door.
We should probably check the closest door first, and then do the other.
The officer nods, starts making his way towards it.
While they're walking away, can I, investigate for ammunition? Like if it's in these barrels or anything?
Sure. You can open them easily enough. Most of them are pretty much a lot of heavy rocks, but in one that is nearby, you do find some crossbow bolts.
Dope.
Wait, crossbow or ballista?
I mean, it's the same thing.
Patches, what's up? She tosses him some of the bolts for his ballista.
Mara's gonna pull out her newly acquired scimitar.
Can Poppy try to listen in on what the people are chanting?
Sure. Give me a perception check.
$14.
14. You take a second amongst the quiet shuffling around, and you try to hone in on what you are hearing being chanted from this room. It is a lot of quieter voices that are nothing more than just murmur at this point. But one voice is louder than the rest. And according to your proficiency in languages, you don't know what's being said.
Well, they're not gnomes.
Can she repeat it? Or can you kind of repeat it?
I can try.
You can.
Blah, 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 blah.
I know.
Roll me just an intelligence roll.
Oh no.
Who, me?
Okay. 12! Wow, okay.
She does an average job, probably about 50% success rate in most syllables if it's being said. None of you know this language.
Is it coming from these double doors or from the open door?
It is coming from the open door.
Okay, can I listen in to see if anything's on the other side of this door?
This door? Sure.
That's perception?
That is indeed perception.
Wait, is it... Okay. Perception, and then, as a reminder, I have Sentinel Intuition.
hmm So 13 plus 3, 16. You hear a slight breeze, slight wind. Nothing nothing much more than that. The occasional rock, perhaps maybe falling down. And you hear a very slow, echoing, clicking noise every 6 or 7 seconds.
He looks over at the sin. It sounds empty, but there's some clicking.
I'm going to open this door with my friends.
Yes,
And,
no, sorry, go ahead.
Hey,
Yes,
should we maybe not try and add some additional fellows to the fight? Let's kill these folks in this other room here first.
The chanting
Yeah,
gets
if we open those doors and there's somebody in there, those people in the room over there are gonna run out.
the
are, but-
chanting at this point gets louder, and you hear a loud, long hissing noise.
If we don't take care of them now, they'll come up behind us.
They're really getting into it.
Oh my gosh, let's kill these folks.
Is the hissing...
Before whatever they're summoning gets here, we want to kill them.
Can I ascertain, like, what kind of hissing it is? Like, animal, mechanical...
Sure. Roll me a nature check with disadvantage, because you're not seeing it. You're just basing it off of hearing.
I got it, too.
Best you could tell, a reptile of some sort.
Oh. I don't know if you guys hear that hissing, but I'm pretty sure that's an animal.
Wait, let's... Alright, then we'll just take our chances and then we'll go deal with that and keep the double doors closed for the time being.
Are we
Jordan,
starting
I
up
see
this?
him. I'm going to shoot him.
You see him and shoot him?
Yeah.
Yep. He peers around the corner.
Yeah. I'm shooting that guy as soon as he... Okay. 21 to hit.
That does hit.
Jolene's going to give me her reaction. So that would be a 1d6. So he takes 11 damage.
So this cultist, peers around the corner to check on where you guys are at as the chanting continues. And Patches, you kind of been keeping an eye on that door the whole time. And as soon as you see a large enough chunk of him to hit, you fire off your arrow that gets infused with Jolene's magic. And it hits him square in the neck and instantly freezes his head as he falls down to the ground. And the chanting all of a sudden stops. You hear, at that point, as he hits the floor, you hear a loud slice and a loud animalistic scream. And then the flames themselves grow brighter.
Yeah.
And
Looks like you paid them a sacrifice.
And now we will roll initiative, suckers.
Now we.
Boop. Well, hey, you took out one guy so far.
Mm-hmm.
My really dope roll from yesterday was the only time I'm ever gonna be at the top of the initiative tracker.
Oh, stop.
Being at the bottom just means you're at the top starting second round.
You know what? I like that outlook.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it moving forward.
Okay. Has everybody added their initiative?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tendi is going to essentially provide aid any way that they can. So that would be advantage for whoever comes after them. So let me go ahead and add her for the sake of, add them for the sake of adding them. Okay, descending. That means that more often than not, she is going to be helping Mara, depending on where people are at eventually once combat starts. I'm not going to really use any of Tendi's abilities, just because the fact that I don't want to use them and then have Katie be confused.
The number in the parentheses next to initiative.
That's how much you're adding to initiative.
Yep.
Do we add to initiative?
You add your dex modifier or any other modifiers like from feats and stuff.
Yep. If your dex is 0, then you don't add anything.
Okay, cool.
All right. So again, the chanting stops. Large as the flames themselves grow brighter, as if something was thrown in and is now new kindling. But before anyone else, the cultists or you yourselves, are able to act, Patches, you are already raring to go.
All right, folks. We got us a real party here.
Hey.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, so I can see that guy, sort of. Let's see if that's a...
He'll have partial cover if you're going to try to shoot him from there. Because you're trying to
That's
shoot...
fine, because sharpshooter lets me negate partial cover.
Get wrecked, Jordan.
So, I will go ahead and shoot him with a bow.
Dang, Patch.
Yes,
So
17.
So was that... When did you get that feat?
That was the feat I started with.
As
You gave us a feat to start the game.
Right. Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
We stopped talking about
17 hit.
If you bring it up like that, I'm going to show my feet on screen.
I will leave.
No!
I will leave this game so fast.
All right.
I have a video to show you.
No,
That
don't.
would be
I'm gonna
11
find it.
piercing damage.
Yep, that is enough. The arrow itself,
Oh,
you
no.
managed to, like, I don't know what that movie is, Wanted or something, where they, like, learn how to curve gun bullets when they, like, do this.
Yeah.
So you take the wind gust coming from the chasm somewhere in this place and cause it to kind of arc around, and it ends up hitting the man, and the man falls over. There's a couple of gasps, and you hear the voice switch to common as he says, "Vizorak's sacrifice can wait. You tend to these intruders."
Okay. Patches is going to go back 10 feet for the rest of his movement. And then Jolene's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. There we go. Okay. All right, folks. I got a couple of them. They're going to be coming out.
All right,
And then I'm done.
we go to this guy.
This guy.
He's dead.
Yeah, this guy.
I like this guy.
What up, this guy?
And now it's going to be that guy.
Is he dead too?
Wow.
I think they're moving away, like toward us, but like we can't see them.
You hear a door open. Then we go to Poppy.
Hi, it's me.
I'm the one. I'm gonna have to move. But, like, actually move this time. There we go. 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I still can't see much, but I moved. I'll use my action to... Can I technically see over here?
Yeah.
Is this... Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
It's not like dim light or anything?
It is. I mean, the sconces themselves in this hallway are lit, similar to the almost similar to the hallway that you came down all this way from.
Okay. So I'm going to hold my action to Eldritch Blast whoever comes through next.
Okay. Your long lost parents come through the door. I'm kidding.
Well, Poppy doesn't know who they are.
I'm kidding. Okay, so let me just make a quick check here. Wow, caps lock. Okay, perfect. That's so you hold your action for somebody to come through, and you are going to shoot them with your forceful magic. You then hear, not chanting and not quite in common, but you can tell that a spell is being cast as this voice chants some incantation. And okay. All right. We then go to Sin.
Alright, Sin is going to go right here. And then he's going to pull out his hand axes, and he's going to hold an action in case he sees any enemies. He's going to chuck one of those axes at them.
Okay. Sounds good. We then go to Leofston.
Leofson's pissed. He's just glaring at Patches because their entire cover's been blown. Calls him a... Hold on. That's a good one.
They knew we were here. That fellow went running out of there earlier.
We could have surprised them. He's shouting as he's running up towards the door.
Surprise them. I killed 2 of them.
I use my action to dash.
Okay. So you...
And then Leof... Sorry.
So you see that there's a door open in the south, and there is somebody that is there. Well, was there. But now you're at the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then puts his shield up, getting ready to block the door for anyone else coming in.
Sounds good. Let's see here.
As you're seeing here, Leofson points down that way. Keep an eye down there. Points toward the hallway to the south.
Do 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 do. Okay. All right. We then go to this other dude. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This one rushes up to you, Leofston, from not the door that you're currently at.
Does Sin get to chuck an axe at him?
That is if Sin would like to cause this trigger to go into effect.
Yes.
That is Sin's decision. Decision.
This,
Who texted
this,
us
yeah.
at Forge?
17 hit.
17 does hit.
Okay, and I will do Gathered Swarm on that guy.
The cultist flies in a fury to kind of, as Leofston's getting ready to look at the door, almost doesn't notice the cultist coming up behind him. Meanwhile, Sin was prepared and throws his axe at him and ends up, along with the swarm, you hear the clatter of body and cloth on the ground behind you, Leofston, as a scimitar clinks to the floor.
Leosin jumps, looks at it, and sees the axe, and then nods at Sim before turning back.
Guess we should be more careful.
Tendy's turn. Oh geez.
Is that Tendy? Tapping around, screaming, "Oh gee!"
Yeah. Comes by and pats Mara, letting you know that whatever might come, she will try her best to aid you. She, on the other hand, since there is no current people out here, is going to kind of go into a sort of crouched position. She is going to dodge for this turn. Dodging is an action that can be done on your turn that will basically everyone has disadvantage to attack you. You don't. So.
That's an action?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's one of the few actions you can do in combat. This one. Uh, 5, 10, 15. As one of the, not the voice that was casting the spell, nor mentioned a name of Vizelrak, another person from inside shouts, "Get them! We stay in here unless they and fortify." Then this person comes around the corner and is going to attack Leofston.
What? We expect what?
I was giving ample time for any reactions for people holding their actions.
Oh, I hold action.
Yeah, you did.
A whole action, I let go action. So
Drop it on the floor.
I haven't moved yet, so I can't do anything, right?
Right. Reactions are like you can't react until until it comes to your turn.
does a 16 hit?
16 does hit. The miss from the scimitar against Leofston pings off of a shield as he gets pelted in the face by a blast of crackling force energy. So this is like a midnight black looking blast, or what does it look like again?
It's like a purplish black. It kind of resembles that of like a void, sorta. It's just purple and black and just very necrotic looking.
Okay.
And just doesn't look good.
The cultist misses Leofston as it pings off of his shield, and looks over as you fire your blast at him. And as he sees it coming towards him, he kind of raises his other hand, points, and gets ready to say something, and then gets hit in the face, and then turns back around to face you all.
Oh, sorry, were you saying something?
It's not his turn.
Savage.
It's not his turn anymore. That guy is done dead. Mara, it's your turn.
Okay. Wait, is he dead? The guy up to the north?
Nope.
Who died?
Someone who's already dead.
I'm confused. Okay.
Jordan, you did say he was done dead.
Yeah.
No,
No.
I think
Like,
Somebody else's turn that I deleted
Oh.
got it.
from the
So
combat tracker.
Somebody whose turn it would be is in fact dead.
Yeah.
Correct.
So confused. Okay.
That guy still has hit points.
When I say they're done dead, that means that I didn't remove them previously from the tracker, and that's just reminding me who needs to be off the tracker.
Okay. Da, da, da. There's a. Hang on. Sorry, something was attacking my neighbor's cat.
Oh, oh.
He's out there. I think it's all taken care of. Okay, so. Okay. Ba-ba-ba. So I'm gonna go there. And then I have my flame in my hand. And I'm gonna throw it at him.
Okay. Yeah.
The 16 hit.
16 does hit.
Okay, so I dealt 2 fire damage.
All right. He does not look good. Some of his robes and his hood catches on fire, and he quickly puts it out.
Did Tendi give me anything to do anything else?
Since Tendi dodged for the turn, she didn't. But next turn,
Okay.
yeah, next turn she might.
Okay.
Anything else?
I moved and I took an action, right?
Mm-hmm. If you have any bonus actions, you could use them.
My only bonus action is Misty Step. Oh no, wait, no, that's without a spell slot. My only bonus action is Beast Mode, and I don't want to use it. So
Okay.
Not right now.
You got it. Dude number whatever. The next cultist. Okay. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alrighty. We are then going to go to Prudence. You hear feet shuffling within as they're moving around, but no other ones seem to come out at this moment.
I want to shoot this man with the ballista.
You want to what?
I want to shoot this man with the ballista.
Okay. Let me double check. Are you proficient with? You're proficient with simple weapons and short swords. Let me see. Yes, you are proficient with light crossbow in that particular instance. So the ballista is effectively a light crossbow.
Nice.
But bigger.
Say what?
But bigger.
I still didn't hear that.
I'm sorry. It's fine. Go ahead.
She's
But
saying
bigger.
but bigger.
Oh, okay.
It's a crossbow, but bigger.
Yeah, but I mean, for smaller people, it seems about normal. Yeah, so that has a range of 80 feet without disadvantage. It does 1d8 piercing plus your dexterity. It requires time to load the weapon, so you can only fire it once and for each turn with using the action.
I fired it when we were, or loaded it when we were out of combat.
That's
Like
that.
on the crossbow bolts.
Yeah, that is fine. But as part of the attack, you fire, you got to reload it.
Oh.
So you can't
Rapid
spend a key
fire.
point. Yeah, you can't rapid fire with this ballista. So what you'll be doing is you will make a D20 or a dexterity check plus your proficiency,
Dexterity.
which should be +2. So whatever
Do I click on the big dexterity or the little one?
you would be clicking on.
Oh, that's a saving throw, so the big one.
Yeah.
Right?
Correct. +2 is 8. That is gonna miss.
Oh no.
The arrow goes and clashes up against the wall as you are too big to sit in the ballista chair, so you're kind of just like leaning over and aiming it. And then you begin to reload if you want to use it again next turn.
I will reload.
Okay. All right, we go to the
Hey, Jordan,
What?
can you take my torch away?
I threw it at the guy.
Oh, I was wondering why it was on him.
Yeah. I went, all right. 5, 10. Is going to attack at Leofston. Does not have any sort of advantage because he is not flanking. Leofston 17 is gonna miss.
Yeah. That's so powerful.
So strong.
It's the armor.
Yeah.
I think it's the muscle.
Maybe,
It helps. It really helps.
maybe it's
Or armor.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Yeah, with that hair, hell yeah.
Viking mascara. Okay.
It helps.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Perfect. 30. It's going to run up to you, Sin, from this hallway down here. And is gonna miss with an 8.
Yep.
As he swings, his foot catches on some of the, now that you notice, slick blood, fresh blood on the floor, and misses his footing and causes him to not be able to hit you.
And I Sin kind of floats up and he's like, be careful.
You can see you can see under his Batman covering, top of the head. He goes, "Argh!" All right, we go back up to the top of the second round. Patches.
Patches looks over at Jolene. Mighty kind of them to come out here and line up for us like this. Do I have to shoot this guy before I can shoot the guy next to him?
Yes.
No? Okay. Then I will shoot the guy in front of Sin. That'd be a 22 to hit.
That is a hit.
5 plus Miss Jolene. Would be 10 damage.
Wow. He takes the brunt of it and curses that he wasn't more observant, but is still standing and is not looking good.
Okay,
As he is holding you all off, or as they are holding you all off from something you do not yet know.
And Jolene's going to move here and make a bite attack. Does an 11 hit?
It does.
Oh, there you go. Takes 3 damage.
Yep, that's enough. And he falls to the floor.
They're so weak because they don't get enough vitamin D.
Exactly. All right,
That's
our turn.
That's the Darrow, not the cultists.
They go down pretty quick.
You can tell from their robes, they're a very dark, black, midnight bluish color. You don't hear, you don't hear any more chanting, and you do not hear the loudest voice that was in that room. As we go to this man, wait. This one, okay. Poppy.
Yeah.
Moving here to be in line with Patches.
Howdy, Poppy. Come to join the
Hey.
fun?
Yeah. You're pretty cool, just wanted to say.
Nerd.
Oh, thank you kindly.
And then I'm gonna do something. I'm
Maybe
going
shoot
to...
that fella right over there.
I will in a second. Just hold up.
Jordan, I'm trying to fill the silence as I read something.
That wasn't me. That was Torch.
My torch needs to stop talking so much. Okay. That one's... I can't do that one. Dang it. Okay, I'm just gonna shoot this guy with an Eldritch Blast.
The bloodied one.
Yeah.
Okay.
$17.
Ooh, that a hit.
7 force damage.
He does not take the second one as well as the first, as he falls after
What's
being.
your IQ?
Okay. The other one that is standing, looks and sees your blast and looks back and goes, "There's one that uses magic like us." And then
That's very perceptive. I think he has a high IQ.
is that your turn?
Anyway, carry on. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. You know these wisecracks are wonderful until and keep going, because I will be more than happy to at some point in time cash in on all mine.
Oh no.
Okay.
Hold on.
What is it? Oh,
Hold
go
on.
ahead.
Now it is Sin's turn.
What does it take to grab my axe out of this carcass?
As part of your move action.
Okay. Then I will go over here, grab the axe, and then I will use the rest of my movement. I will go around Leostin and get to this position.
You wouldn't. So the door is where
Is this door shut?
this door is covered. No, it's not shut. It's covering 2 squares. So yeah, that's fine. You're able to get around there.
Okay. When I get here, I want to attack this guy.
Okay.
So I'm going to use hand axe,
Damn.
and I will
Frick 'em up, babe.
gathered swarm. And then I will come up with my bonus action with the hand axe again. If he's still up, is he still up?
He's not.
He's not. Okay, so he's done. So then I will see that there are 4 other cultists here.
Yeah, you
And-
see that they are lined up there, and they are going to be probably coming to you next.
Yeah, and I'm going to use the last of my movement.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's 30 to get to where you're at. Do you have more than 30 feet?
I have 10 extra feet because
Got it.
of mobile.
Okay.
So I
A
will.
lot of feet.
Yeah, I'm going to go.
Yeah, if you call
Right.
attention to it, it makes it worse.
I'm going to go right there.
Okay. They while you're in there and basically kill a guy with your swarm, they look at you, but then they see you run back and they're fine. Leofton, is your turn.
I'm gonna step inside. Hello? Let me in. You can't move right. Oh, thank you.
That's 5 feet. You see, along with Sin when you were in there, a large throne-like room with a throne sitting, a stone throne at the very edge, with a large carpet of fur underneath. Red carpet kind of lines these three areas. A large brazier in the center of this room is letting off a dark purple and like a deep black purple fire, as you can hear the hisses and pops of burning flesh inside of it.
Can't move down. He's going to attack
That
this
one?
guy.
Perfect. As his reaction, as he was holding it, is going to attack you first.
Okay.
Then miss.
Bitch.
I like to imagine Leof just going, bitch.
Attack with Landbreaker. That doesn't hit, right?
Does not.
Alright, I'm gonna hold up here then.
Okay. We go to Tendi. Tendi, seeing the chaos and the killing, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, kind of runs behind Mara and uses her prestidigitation, a form of it, to make like firework sparks that will essentially follow Mara's next attack, that will have advantage in that case. So you have what weapon are you wielding right now?
A scimitar.
The double-bladed one?
Yeah.
It is so like little tiny flashes of light are kind of all over the place, like when steel striking steel. We then go to Mara, but I want to check something real quick if you don't mind. Let me see this real quick. Okay. To be clear, a scimitar is what the cultists are wielding, and that is what you're proficient with. You are not proficient with a double-bladed scimitar. That's
splitting hairs.
It is, and that is.
It's still a scimitar. It's under the umbrella of scimitars.
Its name is not just scimitar. So
take one of the blades off, make it a worse weapon.
Sure, break it.
It doesn't make any sense.
Please break it. Break it, please. All that means is that you don't get to add your. All that means is you don't. Jamie, all that means is you don't have to add the +2 proficiency to it. Otherwise, it's just a regular D20 plus your strength.
That's not fair. I kept it because I'm proficient in it.
You assumed you were proficient in it.
It's a scimitar. It falls under the scimitars. Whatever.
It doesn't.
Whatever. I don't care.
You have advantage, and it does more damage than a scimitar would.
But I would rather have proficiency in a weapon that I'm going to keep.
Mara just all of a sudden gets a really angry look on her face and just chucks the scimitar in the other room.
You can train to be proficient with it, but you need...
But it says as a druid, whatever. Fine. I disagree. I've made that known.
Absolutely. Anyways, you have advantage, and it is your turn.
Fucking
I love you
slash
so
through
much.
here.
I love you so much.
It just doesn't make any sense. Anything, so it doesn't matter. That also. Why is this all 25 feet?
Because that's assuming you're going through a wall.
Angles are weird.
So it's saying it's 25 feet to the wall, not necessarily to where you're pointing at.
Gimme. Oh.
15, 15, 5, 10, 15,
Fuck out of my way.
20. That's 20 feet.
25, 30, 35. Maybe. Oh, is that a wall?
You can't move south. You have to like move over and move south.
I'm gonna step on this dead guy
Okay.
and slash this dude with my non. Did I put this in here right then? If I don't have.
You can click it like normal, but you would just subtract 2 from it. That's all. He does not attack. He does not attack you with his reaction because he spent it on Leofston.
Okay. Do I get my proficiency back after this bullshit?
You can train for it. Yes.
I have advantage, so I hit him with a 19.
Yeah. So it'd be a 7. It would be a 17, and that does hit.
No, I took my proficiency off.
Oh, you did?
Before I rolled it.
Gotcha. Dang, that's a good hit then. So that's 7 slashing damage. Oof. The boy doesn't look good.
Fuck him up.
This one looks like Draco Malfoy's dad.
Lee Pace.
No, that's it's not Lee Pace. It's I can't think of his name. Something nope. I lost it. Who's the other guy that also looks like him? Oh my god.
Lucius
Okay,
Malfoy is played by.
I don't know. But he also looks like Ray Fiennes, but they're all just all these British white men that all look the same.
Jason Isaacs.
Yeah,
There you go.
Jason Isaacs. They do kind of look like Jason Isaacs.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
Jason
yeah,
Isaacs.
same.
I just looked it up.
Good reaction time. All right. So you take the double-bladed scimitar and you come down, and it slashes deeply against the cultist, and he begins to bleed, but he still stands. Anything else?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna train in scimitars real quick.
That is the funniest joke I've heard all day. It's gonna take you some time. It's gonna take you some time, but you can't. I will allow you to be able to train in it. That is what we call story arc progression, character growth. This one, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 is going to circle around Leofston and have advantage as he is flanking with the other bloodied cultist. 19 to hit.
Oof, yeah, it hits.
Take 7 slashing damage. As you hear him go, bitch. That's right, we speak common.
Doesn't make you any less of a bitch.
Language.
Sorry. Immediately from the other room. Sorry.
Oh God, I think I have successfully found a wonderful quote thing to start putting into these games when enemies attack. Okay, this one's gonna do stuff. Do. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Not flanking with anybody. He is going to attempt to swing at Mara, seeing as how other previous attempts at Leofston have not done so well unless strategery is involved.
Coward.
Mara does a 17 hit your AC.
Yes.
It's 5 slashing damage.
Okay.
That's all it can do. All they can do. Prudence. You can see past Sin, the one that just got in place, and cut your friend
Do
Mara.
I get an opportunity attack?
No, it's when they leave your threatened area. When they come in, that's not. But
Unless you had had your action ready for it, but you already used it.
right, and there are feats out there that do allow you to be able to do that. And I can, if that's something you are interested in, I can certainly when you guys get another feat, I can explain that one for you. It's a good one.
You get more feet.
I want less feet.
Like I said, the more you call it out, the
I didn't do it that time.
I'm conditioned now.
well,
Probably not the best feat for a druid, but yes, it is a cool feat.
Prudy Rudy.
Rudy, Rudy.
Rudy,
I'll take it.
Rudy Tooty, fresh and prudy.
Prudence has grown more and more bored and irritated the longer she's been sitting behind this ballista. So she vaults over it. And then she goes, oh god, why is everything dark?
Like one more time.
She goes over here. She has my 40 feet of movement.
Yeah, Brew.
I will. And then she's going to throw a dagger, if she can, at this person.
Throw a dagger.
Yeah.
Dagger has a range. What's the range? What's the range on a dagger? Dagger. You can throw it 20 feet with no disadvantage, or up to 60 feet with disadvantage.
I guess I'll do disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh!
Does not matter. 23 absolutely hits. Nice roll.
Prudence grins as the dagger sails through the air. Hits him in between his temples.
Alright, takes a whopping 7 damage. Does not look good. Oh, it's 4, sorry. That's if you critted. So you rolled a 1 for your damage die and then 3 for your dex. So he now has a dagger sticking into his collarbone.
He's at his temple.
Well, then in that case, it grazed his temple and flew back and landed on the ground. You'll be able to retrieve it later.
Hell yeah.
Anything else?
No.
Okay. Just to remind you, Tendi did give you a greater healing potion.
I know, I'm only at 14. I don't want to waste it.
Okay. We then go to the third round. Patches, you up.
That's that knife throwing I like to see, Prudence. Alright, let's get him. 25. I guess I'll just shoot that fella. I will use my inspiration to get him
Okay.
for 11.
That is gonna hit, and if 11 damage is gonna be enough to end him.
Alright.
All right.
And then Miss Jolene is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and attack that fella.
Okay.
13
That hits.
for 3 piercing.
You see him look down and almost kind of pause for a second, but then seeing the color and the not the dragon that he thought of, begins to hunker down and goes, "Hey, we can kill this one."
Yeah, good luck. And then I'm all set.
Okay. We then go to the bloodied cultist. Is going to use this moment of strategy to attack at Leofton, but with advantage because he's still flanking. Critical hit for 10 slashing damage. You see him after he hits. Know that he is probably not going to make it much beyond this, and does a quick scan of the entire area, and looks back and goes, and that'll be his turn. We then go to this guy. This fucking guy. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. So, 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We'll come up and attempt to swing, coming from the door to the south. We'll come and attempt to swing at Patches. But miss.
Yep.
This one looks like Jason Momoa.
Nice.
We go to Poppy.
Okay. I once again cannot see. So, I have to move closer. 5, 10, 15, 20. Can I stand on a body?
Yes.
25.
It's gross, but
That doesn't
Savage.
help at all. I can't see still. I moved in the wrong direction.
What? Why can't you can't see anything around you?
I can't see any of the people that are over here. I can see 2 dead people, Jolene and part of Mara.
Can
There's
you
a
see this guy right in front of you?
Oh, I technically can, but Skylar could not in that second, and I thought he was dead, you know.
No, he just tried to attack me.
Well, that's fine. I'll deal with the consequences of my actions now. What I'm gonna do, since this guy is here, I can do this now.
I'm gonna be like, I don't know how, but I didn't see you there. Not gonna lie. You should stand out more. Anyway.
Her eyes are gonna go black as she starts to pull this guy out of his existence right now and into a imaginary existence where he falls through the floor and into a pit of black ichor, and he begins to drown. And this is Phantasmal Force, so I need him to make a save of sorts, intelligence saving throw, in order to get out of this.
okay. Oh boy. He begins to retort before you cast your spell, but doesn't get much out before he needs to make a 13. What was it? Wisdom?
Intelligence.
Intelligence. He get a natural 20. Not that matters for checks, but he rolled a 20, so it's more than the 13. He goes, "What are you doing?" Pauses for a second. "Doing here?"
Your shoe's untied.
It's end of my turn.
All right. Before Sen's turn, give me a moment. I gotta do that. Okay, hold on. No. No. Ooh. Prudence and Poppy and Tendy and Patches, basically everybody outside in this room, in this hallway, you can hear footsteps going away from you down the hallway from whence you came. We could then go to Sin.
Okay, Ben is slightly distracted at first, but he regains focus and he's going to attack this guy here.
Okay. Might I make a small suggestion? Up to you totally.
Mm-hmm.
Flanking does give advantage. So if you move to a flank with Poppy.
I've never been in a game where flanking was a thing, so I don't even know what that is.
Flanking is you roll with advantage. When you are
Well,
when
How
some
do you get flanking? Is it
How
just
do you
you're on
get
the
it?
opposite side of somebody?
you basically you gotta be on the opposite side of an ally with an enemy in between.
I like
Okay,
how
so I
these-
just go
like how
here.
these two guys are flanking Lee Austin.
Alright, so yeah, that's fine. And I'll just do that.
Let me double check something real quick because I don't see this happening often. It's not gonna. You can go ahead and roll your attack as normal. It's not anything to do with you. It's Poppy.
Bobby's in trouble.
What's my fault?
No, I didn't say anything.
What'd I do?
I
You
didn't say
didn't
anything.
say something. I was saying no.
Okay, that's the first one, and then I'm going to. It's my
It's probably
bonus action attack. It's probably dead.
All the other ones have been going down with 13.
All right.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then my bonus action attack, I will chuck my second axe at this guy.
All right.
Does a 12 hit?
12 does hit.
Okay.
Good.
Jolene, as the axe sails over her, gives you the extra 1d6 for this round because she didn't give it to me.
Okay.
She just kind of.
Well, 6.
Wait.
That was a good extra 6.
That's enough. The only one left standing is the bloody cultist, who is still just kind of snickering to himself.
I think we should question him instead of kill him. Prudence calls from way, way back.
There were footsteps. Go in the other direction.
We go to Leofton.
Lee Austin puts his sword up and is considering attacking or listening to Prudence.
You can either attack or hold. What are you gonna do?
So far, has any of these guys sounded like the voice we heard before? Like the big voice?
No. Not
There's
at
at
all.
least... Sorry. There's at least one more.
Could have gone back the way we came. Might have been invisible or something.
Am I killing him or not?
You
Thanks,
do you.
Shrugs her shoulders and lets you decide.
Hmm.
The leader lets Leofton decide.
Lee Austin attacks him.
It's an all-you-can massacre buffet. That's gonna hit.
I am the leader, but I'm not going to tell anybody what to do on their turn.
Is he still alive?
He's still up.
God damn it!
He laughs
Maybe-
louder and he's, "You don't
maybe-
get it, do you?
Okay, now you can ask him a question.
Who does number 2 work for?"
What were you summoning?
I'd never tell you.
Lee Austin twists the blade. I guess I'm imagining he's like piercing the guy with it.
Right. Thus,
He
thus,
said he was summoning Velcro or something.
Velcro, I've never heard that word before.
No, that's just what I heard. It's what they said.
anything else for your turn, Leofton?
No, I'm good.
Tendi, seeing as how the situation mostly looks well in hand, begins to follow the sound that that they hear. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And their ears perk up and try to see if they can pinpoint exactly where, but the footsteps themselves have stopped for the moment. She's like, I heard footsteps. I don't hear them anymore. Let me go to Mara. You might be muted, Jamie.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh.
Sorry, I was on the phone with my lawyer.
Are you? You're not gonna sue me over the whole double-bladed scimitar thing, are you?
No.
Okay.
Shh, don't worry. I'm not perjuring myself. Where are the other voices coming from?
There is only the one man that is kind of snickering and going on about how he's not gonna talk.
Okay. Can I stab him?
You sure can.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do my bonus action last time. If I hit them, I get to slash them again. Fuck!
Hey, it's okay. You'll remember for future.
Does a 13 hit?
13 does hit, and that is certainly enough to end him.
That's fine. I want to hit him again, though.
You got it. So he falls, and you jam the scimitar into his stomach.
Can I catch his scimitar off the backboard?
Sure.
I add it to my collection. If you think we're done, Jordan. Okay, and then so there are more voices, right? So I'm gonna. Can you get me out of this room, please?
Yes. Hold on. I just have to find the perfect GIF for collecting scimitars. Boop.
Okay. So is that 5?
5.
Yeah. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Ben.
We go tomorrow. Or Prudence.
I already went. Oh yeah, I gotta add that shit to my list.
What to do? You guys killed the guy I wanted to interrogate, right?
There's one more.
Stabbed him twice.
Is he still alive?
No.
So you killed the guy I wanted to interrogate.
You said I could. You gave me permission. And there's one more guy. Like the leader's still out at large. So who better the question than the guy running the show? Come on.
Okay. Just because I'm a little confused. So all the chanting was coming from this room, right?
From the large room you have yet to go into, yes.
Okay. I can't see in there. There's a hallway here.
Correct.
And Tendi
That's connected to that room also, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Some of the calls has been coming through there.
Tendi moved this way because that's where the sound was coming from, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Hmm. Did this door open at all?
No.
Can I hear the sound of a door opening?
Mm-mm.
I think we did, but I think it's the room at one of the doors like down here, so the cultists can get through.
That was very early on. The noise, the footsteps that you heard sound like somebody was trying to sneak by unnoticed, but obviously everyone in this room heard it, so it wasn't very good.
So we should probably double back and try and find the person that's trying to sneak away.
Yeah, I'm like trying to think about like like I'm dealing with it as if it's a sombra, but all I can do is punch. I can't really like shoot a hail of bullets and hope that I can hit
You have knives.
the person. Okay, could I like shoot like a knife like 3 knives, like one here, and like one here? Is that a thing I can do?
So you want to go here, here, and here?
Yeah, with 3 knives.
You realize that it might hit Tendi on that one.
Also, I think it's further down. I don't think it's in this room. I think they're like in the hallway behind us.
Over here?
You can tell that this person is probably still in this hall, because this is a long hall.
Okay. I thought they were like over like here.
Okay, so what if I ran over here. And right here. And then throw out 3 daggers. Can I do that?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna move right here. And then I'm gonna throw 3 daggers. 1 right here, 1 right here, and 1 right here.
Okay. Sounds good. So you are, just so you know, 1 dagger is already in the other room. How many daggers do you have?
I had 5 total, so now I have 4.
Got it. Yeah, just roll that 3 times. There you go. All 3 sail and either hit a wall or skid across the floor.
I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay.
Unless you let me go pick up my daggers.
That would involve more movement.
Okay, well, I think I have from here to here. I still have 10 feet.
Yeah.
Can I go pick up my daggers?
That would get you to right here. And your daggers are over here somewheres.
Okay. I'm done.
Okay.
Also, I'm flailing my arms around in case I touch something.
Like Kermit the Frog?
No, like to the side.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Okay.
windmilling.
Okay.
I'm done.
All right. Top of the next round, we go to Patches.
So is this room clear now?
You don't know. You're outside the room.
Okay, Jolene is inside the room. Does Jolene know if it's clear? I can't see because from Jolene.
Yeah. Jolene can at least Jolene can report that she doesn't see anyone other than your friends.
Okay. Patches is gonna go ahead and go 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Can I make like a perception check or something to see if I notice any signs of this individual?
Sure.
Okay. Be at 22.
Mm-hmm. Currently, now that combat has died down, you do not hear anything.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and then take a dash action and go 5, 10, 30, oops, 35. And I'll just kind of chill here with Prudence. And Jolene's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And then she'll take a dash action to 5, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, and then we're done.
Okay.
I feel like there's someone in this area. Patches.
Yeah, so it's a 2. I can't see him though.
Poppy, it is your turn.
Okay. Are we going that way? Is that what we're doing? We're going
think-
over there?
You should move farther into that room. That's where the chanting is coming from. Just double check that there's no danger.
Okay,
Patches
Okay.
and I have the rear.
okay. Should I go this way? Down?
Yes, just make sure someone accompanies you.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
I'm
Four.
still in here.
I forgot to count correctly. I was counting 1, 2, 3, 4.
So
It's okay,
5, 10,
numbers are hard.
15.
20. How do I get into the? I can't get into the room.
It's a door.
All you need to do is
I'm too wide.
is ask. Do you want to go into this door? You do see another door that's closed down here.
I want to go in there.
Okay.
Is the door closed? Is that why I can't go in there?
No, it's just taking up. It's in the middle of 2 squares.
Okay. How many? That distracted me. How many did I?
5, 10, 15, 20. When it comes to something like that, which is going to be really rare, by the way, it's just how this map was. You can click and drag your character that one square rather than using the arrow keys. Because your character token can go anywhere you can see.
Wow, you guys got a lot further than me. You saw a lot more.
Yeah,
This
you
is a
are
pretty cool place.
you are standing on top of a lot of bones and blood and gore, and in front of a large brazier that is burning even more skulls and bones and various now charred whatevers. The
Did it?
the hissing and flailing has obviously stopped at this point.
Yeah, well, the decor could use some work, but there's promise.
I guess I just hold my action for in case something comes within my range who I don't want to.
Okay.
I'm looking up what my range is so I can actually tell you what it is. Eldritch Blast has a big range. 120 feet. And I can see in this room. And that's my turn.
Okay. One second. Okay. Sin.
Really, Sin's gonna come right here, and he wants to know what's in here.
You are in front of two very large, tall, 15-foot tall stone doors. They look very solid.
Solid as in I'm not opening this, or solid as in I could probably push it open.
You could certainly try.
Okay, I will try to push it open.
Okay. It appears to be quite heavy. You will need to make a strength check in order to push this door open. If you want to use brute force. There might be other ways to open this door.
We're gonna start with brute force.
I figured.
It did not work.
All right. You spend.
Is it locked or is it just heavy?
You can't. I mean, from this side, you can't tell.
Lick it.
Your only assumption could be a big stone door heavy.
Is it edible?
How long will it take me to eat through it?
You lick the door. It's cotton candy. It dissolves immediately. No, I'm kidding.
Ah, yeah!
Talking about callbacks. No,
So at this point, that's movement plus my action, I would imagine.
the doors. Yeah, these doors open out, so you are pulling quite a bit, and it is not budging.
Okay. So would you say that's my entire turn, or can I just look around?
You can finish your movement if you'd like.
I only got one more to move, so
Use your bugs to find the invisible
no,
mouse.
I'm just gonna move right here. We're gonna call it good.
But the bugs.
The bugs cannot do anything with the door.
No, the invisible man.
Leofston.
He's gonna move more so into the chanting room, but ready his action for someone in melee range.
Yeah, this looks like a mead hall that you've not been in exactly before, but it's very much styled as such. And you find that you are in here with a potentially dangerous being.
Called Poppy.
And you-
She's dangerous.
And you see Poppy 10 feet away from you, standing in ankle-high blood and gore.
She's just standing
Oh.
in it.
I moved my character in the wrong direction, okay?
Do I see the being or do I just feel them?
No, I'm talking about Poppy.
Oh,
Poppy's the only thing you can see in this room that is moving, breathing, or whatever right now.
And very dangerous.
You
I
do know.
wanna-
You do know that there are some dark sections, but other than the columns, not much else provides much cover.
I want to use my action to investigate the brazier.
Sure, I can take that. Yeah, absolutely. What are you wanting to look for?
I want I don't think he'll be able to understand what they're summoning.
You can see the contents of it, I guess.
Yeah, like what's inside.
Okay. Yeah, roll me a investigation check.
Investigation? Okay.
Many of these bones, you can tell, are at least have been in here for quite some time, as the char marks would indicate. For the bones that you can make out, there seems to be some. They are short and stout, like a dwarf's. The thing that is the most obvious about this, what's inside this brazier, is a long tailed reptilian creature that has large spikes around its head and down its spine, and a long tail that droops over just slightly from the giant bowl of fire. At this point, you can attempt a nature check at disadvantage to see if you could tell what kind of creature this was. Otherwise, it is barbecued meat at this point.
Like it.
Excellent.
It's one of those scaly things, much like possibly Jolene.
Good eating.
Can I tell if this is a completed ritual? Or is it still in progress?
I would say with your area of expertise, probably not. But you could mention it to somebody who... This is magic. This is like some unknown magic, judging by what Poppy was speaking earlier, or at least trying to emulate and parrot back. So that would be, for now, out of your wheelhouse.
Okay. The Austin just kind of tilts his head to the side and spits. In a very big sign of angry disrespect.
Do you spit into the fire?
No, off the side.
All right.
For DNA.
Austin, I accidentally stepped in some blood.
I'm sticky. I want to go home.
Austin kind of looks at her feet. Get out of it.
Tendy's ear.
Poppy just puts her arms up and she's like,
One of Tendy's ears perks up in the direction of Poppy, and she goes, "I can clean it. We're trying to find someone."
Who is this?
Tendy.
Tendy, don't say I.
Okay.
The imposter.
Look, it's been a long day. She perks around again and attempts to listen, and her ears point even further still away from this hall. She goes, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. She begins looking down the three passageways, and she's like, I can't tell. Tendy can't tell.
Thank you.
I'll say whatever. I won't.
No, you won't. We'll tell on you. You'll
Anyways,
get in trouble.
Mara, it's your turn.
what you say? So, Tendy hears voices coming from this direction.
Any one of these.
One. Goes around. Okay, well, I guess I'll go here. Oh, actually, hang on. even is the alphabet? 30 feet. Oh. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'm going to. Fucking fuck. Up here, 40 feet, and then I am gonna turn it into a fox. Which means I get dark vision.
Ooh. Then, temporarily for the moment, I will give you dark vision.
Dankeschön. It's for 60 feet.
Fox is a.
And I get a +5 to stealth.
What is. Challenger. Okay, got it. What's the range on the night vision? Or dark vision? 60 feet?
60
Got it.
feet.
Okay. Can you see?
I feel like it got a little brighter. I am in a room, so it looks like it extends outside the room.
Got it. Cool.
So yeah, that was my move and my action. Well, I guess actually, beast mode is free action. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna. Well, I guess I can't see anything. Like if I did a perception check, it wouldn't give me anything, right?
Yeah,
In the room. Yeah.
Right.
There's no point in doing it. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm good.
I mean, you could always you could perception to hear, but
Yeah, no, I don't think there's anything in there. I have. Wait. I have better hearing though. Keen hearing. So can I hear whatever
yeah,
it is?
you have
hearing?
advantage.
Better? Do I roll for hearing?
Yeah, it's perception, and you would roll with advantage and take the highest result.
17.
Okay. So, as you've come over here and you see Tendi kind of looking between the three different possible ways, you can still hear slight footsteps, although they are not nearby you.
Okay.
They seem to be further back the way you came, or the way that you came to the left.
I don't think I've come from both places at this point. Okay.
All right.
Good.
Prudence.
I'm a fox now.
Prudence turns to, oh god, I was gonna call you Ryan. Patches. And she smiles at him and says, "Do you think that there's a brazier in the other room?"
I think chances are good there's a brazier in the other room.
Do you think perhaps the brazier is very big?
It might be a sizable brazier.
If you were to put like a letter to it, what would you?
I just, I'm fascinated by braziers. I don't wear braziers, as you know. You can probably tell. Prudence moves forward and picks up her knives.
Okay, you pick up. I'd say from where you're at, you can pick up all of your. If you go forward another 5 feet, you could be able to pick up all three of your knives. Although, just to be clear, for future reason, you normally can pick up one melee weapon as part of your move action per turn. But I will let you use your whole turn to pick up all three. You would just need to be here.
Okay.
You fall down an
Thank you.
endless pit and die.
As she falls, she says, "Make sure you check out the brazier."
Patches, it is your turn.
Patches is gonna go to Sin. Sin, you trying to open that door?
Yeah, it's a bit too heavy. If I had maybe somebody else to help.
I think I might be able to help. And Patches is going to use thaumaturgy to try and open that door. Basically, an unlocked door can fly open or slam shut. So if it's not locked, it's going to fly open.
Okay. You cast thaumaturgy on the door. The door does not open.
I think it's locked. And then Patches will just go 5, 10,
Why must doors plague
15,
us so?
20, 25, 30, 35. Oh, can't see. There's Jolene. And then Jolene is going to use a dash action to go 80. Go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Where's the door here? I can't see where Jolene is. There's a door.
Jolene is in front of
here.
the door. Yeah, Jolene is in front of the door.
Okay. She can't move through it. I'm trying to move her.
Yeah, you can't. That door will not open. It is closed.
Oh, it's closed. Interesting. I thought that was open. Did we close that?
The one next to the room we first came in? Yeah, we barred it.
Oh, got it. Okay. Then 75, 80.
Okay.
Jolene's there.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm done.
Poppy.
Can you hear me? Okay. It
Yes,
was
hi.
lighting up on my screen. Okay. So, Poppy is gonna walk over to Leofston, like doing the like shaky hands, like it's touching me.
What's this?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Can you figure it out? Can you look at that?
Okay, I look.
Okay.
Poppy looks.
As you kind of look, you notice that the fire does begin to dim a little bit.
It looks like a fire that's dimming.
You're trying to look at what Leofston's pointing out.
Yeah.
Are you just looking, or are you trying? Like, did Leofston?
I'm trying to figure it out
Okay.
with my little Poppy brain.
I would say make an Arcana check
Oh no.
on a ritual you are probably not familiar with, since you do not speak the language.
Mhm. Also, Poppy just learned magic not that long ago. She
Yeah.
has 0 to Arcana. Let's go.
It's gonna be pretty.
18.
Oh!
Okay. You don't know what the ritual is, but you can tell at least by the way that the fire is dying that it is not. It is going out. It is not completed. It is
we're
ending.
finished. It's not done, so as long as we don't say the words, I think we're fine. Anyway, I see some treasure chests over here, so I'm gonna find it.
Be careful.
I am careful. That's as far as I can go this turn.
Are you talking about across the table? Because I think those are meat nettles, which, to some, treasure.
Oh. I was wrong.
I have not been saying things correctly this entire game.
I mean, they look like treasure chests. I just see the little, I see their stands and I see the spouts on them.
I didn't notice the guy right next to me. I didn't notice the pile of bones and ended up stepping in it. I thought that was a treasure chest over there, so I started walking towards it.
She just,
You know,
like, walks through crunching and slushing and it's like,
This isn't right.
okay. That's the end of my turn.
All right.
Unless I could figure out what the animal in it was.
Sure. I'll give you a nature check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yep, since it is scorched beyond recognition almost. I will say, as Poppy's checking that, for the rest of you out here, you hear a metal scraping the floor coming from this room.
What room? I didn't see anything.
The first room you were in.
Oh no.
As it sort of
They're trying to get
echoes
away
off
with our treasure.
the walls.
Our treasure
Your treasure's in this room.
They're
was
trying to
in
get
the
away with
room.
something.
That's a good roll, Poppy. Poppy,
Yeah.
you can tell that this creature was a basilisk.
It's a basilisk. I read about it in a book one time. I think it was called
The basilisk in the brazier.
Harry Potter and the.
Wait, is it that kind of basilisk, or is it like a lizard basilisk?
Since you rolled what you rolled, I will let you, Poppy, recollect stories you have heard about the mighty, dangerous basilisk. What would you get to know? Two things. What would you like to know?
Oh no.
Hold on. What was the first? It's been forever ago. What was the first check on that? It's so far back. Does anyone remember what Sin rolled for, or whoever the last person rolled to know what a darrow is?
Leopold rolled a 0.
Yeah, you got a critical miss.
Right, but somebody was checking on the darrow.
That was Sin.
So,
Oh, but no, the Darrow, that was for history, and I have 0 for history,
Right,
but
but-
I rolled a 16.
Perfect. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's two things.
Okay.
What should I? Can I know its abilities, like special abilities?
Sure. I'll let you know. I'll let you know both of these. So you know that basilisks have a pretty wicked bite that deals poison damage. Not entirely, but they have venom that, like venom sacs that just excrete poison to further hinder their prey. The other thing that they are well known for is their petrifying gaze. If you are close enough to a basilisk and you see it and it sees you, you might turn to stone.
Well, do I get one more thing or no?
I mean, no, but I'll go on about this thing.
Okay.
You essentially, if you were to avoid its gaze, meaning closing your eyes, even averting the gaze would be fine. But if you were, in some sort of a combat against a creature like this, you would always have disadvantage unless you look at it.
Do I see any person around that looks like they were turned to stone?
Nope.
Okay.
But yeah, I tell Leofston all the stories, add in a bit of flair, some dramatics to it.
He often hums and kind of... He glances at it, but doesn't quite look at it. Now scared that it's gonna turn into stone. It's a good thing it's dead.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Poppy's turn.
Okay. Let's see. All right, we then go to... Oh, they had their turn. You heard the clink of metal on stone. And we then go to Sin. I would probably say at this point, we are probably going to be exiting combat because there may no longer be a threat unless you are trying to look around for it.
Okay, so if we're out of combat, I want to look around all over the place to see if I can find a logical reason why these doors won't open.
Sure. So you can tell these doors open outwards. So you can do an investigation or a perception check to see if you notice anything out of the ordinary. And if you see it, then I will let you do an investigation check to see how it would necessarily tie into this door. You certainly do see that there is one of these sconces, the one that you're next to, in fact, is not bronze in the lines holding it, like all of the other ones that you have seen. This one has silver instead.
Okay. So I want to investigate that sconce then.
You got
To
it.
see if there is any way that I can manipulate it to make the doors open.
Yep.
So investigation?
Yep.
Which I'm not proficient in. Hey, but I did alright with it.
You can tell that if you were to, and you don't have to do this yet, but you could tell that if you were to slide it down a few inches, that would, it has like a groove and the ability to move a little bit further down from the wall.
I yell over at the others, or especially Mara, because she's closer. I think I figured it out. I'm
Okay.
just gonna slide this down a little bit, and maybe that will open the doors.
You gonna slide it down?
Yep.
Okay. There is a click, and stone grinding on stone so loud that anyone attempting to follow the footsteps are not going to be able to hear. The doors themselves slowly open in about 10 seconds time. So while those doors are opening, does anyone else want to do one final thing? We're probably going to end it here at this point, but
Prudence
Yeah,
is
I'm
going to dash to this room.
Yeah, Patches and Jolene are going to go in there too.
okay. I could say that you guys probably book it over there. You get there, you don't see anything. Maybe a little bit of the barred door that had fell moved just slightly, but otherwise you still don't see anything.
Are the horses okay?
I don't know if you can tell from there.
There doesn't seem to be anything in here. I'm going to
Jolene
check.
can get all the way out here with a dash.
Jolene can see that the horses are okay. That
Good job, Jolene.
doesn't seem like anything. The horses are not. They're not disturbed. Tendi is currently torn between going off further to check and then covers her ears when the door opens up loudly. And then Mara, Poppy, and Leofton, what do you guys do?
I want to invest. Go ahead, Mar.
Alright, I'm gonna run over here to back up Sin.
Okay.
I want to investigate the throne.
Okay. I'll say that is easy enough. It is there. There isn't really anything over there that you see.
Like no treasure, no like anything from the cultists or anything.
Stone steps and a stone chair on a red mat.
Can I check the mead barrels real quick?
Good beer.
Is it beer or is it mead?
It's mead.
Thank you. Yeah, so just because I got
Poor
a handful,
distinction.
takes a sip, and looks at Poppy. We should probably join the others. There's nothing in here for us.
Yeah.
Poppy for a second does think with like the loud door that the place is falling apart. Just for a second.
Do me a favor for a moment, Leofton. When you're looking at something and you want to see something, and it is not possibly, and I'm not saying that there is, but if it's not in plain sight, if you just say, "I look around to see if I see anything," and there isn't anything in plain sight to see, I will. It's not like you would uncover anything. If you were to have a perception check to kind of search for anything that might be not only in plain sight but also possibly hidden, then you could do that.
May I backtrack and do that?
Yeah, I didn't know if that was what you were trying to do. If you were just looking plain and seeing what you can see, you don't see anything. But going forward, since you're still pretty new, if you are wanting to look more into it and kind of give a closer look and find things that aren't there, possibly, a perception check might be able to do that for you.
I would like to perception check on the throned area.
Okay. And Poppy, go ahead and roll that. Poppy, you hear the grinding of stone on stone, loud reverberating inside of this as the flames themselves and the fire die out.
Oh no, it's dark again.
She starts running towards where she knows people are. She'll dash there. There we go.
Okay.
That's
Hold
her
it.
turn.
22.
Yeah.
You behind this large tabard hanging behind this throne, you can see a leather strap that uncovers as a leather bag.
As he hears the door opening, he grabs the bag, puts it on, and starts following Poppy.
Okay. I believe I have covered everybody at this point. You guys know that. So it looks like now there's so much noise. If you were able to hear the footsteps of the person that is getting away, you would not be able to at this point. The horses and the cart seem fine. There's no damage to anything over there. And currently, Sin, Mara, as you guys are right there, as the doors open, and I will end it after this description. In the room beyond, it is pitch dark. There's no light source. For those of you with dark vision, you can see right at the very entrance of this room a massive amount and piles of bones, blood, and dirt and debris. And further in, you see various states of disrepair, of fallen rubble and oak, or fallen rock and wood, and a few rectangular sarcophaguses that are are towards the sides. And I will open up this room when we get back.
Yay.
Nice.